Thanks very much, guys. First off, congratulations, Jesses, on that win. Again, very strong showing from you guys when the mid-game came. But let us start by picks and bans, because you had every champion you could choose, basically, for that mid lane. Why Ahri?
Well, after we saw they banned so many random picks, you could say, and all like Nidalee and Six were open, I was like kind of shocked. But then I just said to my team, oh well, I guess I can blind pick one of either Six or Nidalee. And then they choose to take the Nidalee because I kind of wanted to play Nidalee against Lulu, but they took away the Nidalee, so they were like, oh, okay, he has no counters. And then because in these 2 days we had to practice, I played Ahri a little bit because my team were scumbags and they banned all my champions for some reason. So I just got forced into playing Ahri, which was kind of random, but it seemed to work for us. So I felt confident going into this match and picking Ahri against Nidalee.
So going in then against that poke comp, you guys fell a little bit behind at the start, and generally that's a really bad sign up against a poke comp like that. What was it, in your opinion, that got you back into that game?
I feel it's like I hit charms on the choppers, like Jinx threw down those traps, and I just like killed Renekton a few times, and I felt like every single time they tried to siege, we caught someone, and we just eventually came forward, and then I don't know when it was like a clash that we just had the game, but yeah.
So there was one fight that I think we can point out that did start to swing things again, and that's when you were pushing the inner middle turret, and the chompers were down, and he decided to leap over the or into the chompers as it actually was and stunned him up. How did that fight really come down? Did you expect, number one, that he was just going to dive in there and basically give you a free stun?
We didn't expect anything. We were just kind of like, we know how to play against Nidalee because we play Nidalee ourselves so much. So it's pretty much just that we were just keeping our heads in the game and try to follow the plan of how to play against it and just try to catch someone with a charm or chompers. So.
Tell me about having a Twitch in the game, because Candy Panda was actually hovering over it in picks and bans, and we know how good it's been doing both over in North America and Korea. How do you make sure that you don't fall into a trap or you're in perfect positioning to get hit up by that Twitch?
We didn't know that he was that he played Twitch, but we knew he played some Twitch back in the days, and Twitch is really good right now. He's kind of a good pick against Lucian, which is a safe pick. So we kind of knew that with their bans and the Leona ban and the Annie ban, they kind of wanted to play Twitch. So I guess we just had a little bit fun and hovered over it, and yeah, we knew what to do when they were gonna pick Twitch.
So when you first came into SK, you replaced Ocelot, of course, and some big shoes to fill, not just in the game, but also from the fan side of things. You know, fans were up in arms about that whole change, and you guys had a bit of a ropey start, but it looks, and you will actually finish first if you win one of your remaining 2 games. How's that journey been for Jesus?
Well, the beginning of LCS was obviously a little bit rough. I guess all the hate I got from taking over from Ocelot kind of hit me, even though I didn't know that it was gonna hit me. But like I was a little bit scared of making mistakes. I didn't want the hate that I already had from the beginning, so I just tried to not make mistakes. So I guess that kind of hurt me a little bit, but I've picked it up. So I guess I'm doing fine now.
And speaking of not wanting to make mistakes, we heard from you earlier on in the season, Stud here, you told us that you were very, very scared of making mistakes, and that's why you maybe weren't making the big plays. You guys brought in a sports psychologist. We saw a feature on that a little bit earlier on in the season. How has your mental game leveled up with the help of your sports psychologist and got you to this position?
Well, all of our mentality, like from all of us, I guess it's improved. Like you can just see it on our play. Weeks ago, we've improved so much, and yeah, I guess it all comes from the mentality. Yeah.
Great momentum to have going for you, of course, with the big moments that are coming up. Congratulations once again, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming up next will be our next game. First, a short break. After the break, actually, I can't remember.
You can't remember?
No.
Okay. So
it's Millennium versus Roccat.
It is Millennium versus Roccat.
Sorry, I just that was a fantastic performance by SK that made me lose the pedals for a second. Just a short break, but when we come back, Millennium takes on Roccat.